I'm jealous because you guys have like this island glow going on and it's 40 degrees here in New York. So please tell me what it's like so I could live through you, the Sandals Resort in Granada.
I think we're already both sunburned.
Yeah, we are definitely sunburned. We don't normally get sunburned, but we're a little close to the equator right now.
But it's truly been amazing. Jack and I have been to a few all-inclusives this year, but when we touched down in Sandals in Grenada, it's been so welcoming. And this is our first Sandals resort, so we weren't really sure. We didn't realize how much of like an exclusive experience it is because the all-inclusives that we've been to, when you go to all-inclusive, you sign up for all the food.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you're there. That's what you're eating. That's what you're eating for a week, however long you're there. But it has been hands down above average. It's been so welcoming. I feel like when we leave here, the resort is beautiful. It's so clean, but we're truly gonna miss the actual people, the workers, the
Yes.
friendships we've made.
Yeah,
And so
it's
been great.
It's been incredible. The people here are just bar none like the best people. Like they are the sweetest people, and their island is so beautiful, and they like just welcome you into it. They want to show you around. They just want to show you how beautiful everything is and like how beautiful their culture is, and it's just like been amazing.
Clearly, it's probably a lot warmer and a lot more relaxing than Minnesota. But what I can't get over is that you two literally could have crossed paths at any moment, right? Like I believe it was Michelle, your sister's friend that introduced you to.
So it was actually one of my good friends, and it was her brother, who
Oh,
is
okay.
Jack's
Yeah.
friend that introduced us. But
Right.
we've kind of talked about this. I'm not sure if you know of that like whole theory. What is it called?
Invisible string theory.
It's the
Yeah.
invisible string theory. Have you heard of it?
I have,
So
yes.
this whole concept that basically the person that you're supposed to meet with, like your soulmate, has been around you. You've been in the same room several times, but you're not going to meet until you're ready to meet. And so kind of
Yeah.
I heard about it, but when we were starting to talk, we both grew up in Minnesota. We both played athletics or were, in the athletic environment in Minnesota. We have a ton of mutual friends.
Yeah.
We are, there's a little bit of an age gap. He's 26, I'm 30, but I was a little more worried than he was. But we crossed paths at so many different times. But I went through a huge public breakup. He was also going through a really hard breakup.
Yeah, at the same time. And yeah.
We didn't meet until we were both actually like in that, that moment you have when you're healing and you're finally like, okay, like I'm ready to do this. Whether it's be by yourself, whatever it is. We both didn't meet. We both went through those massive breakups at the exact same time. We were in the same area. We went to the same events, but we never crossed paths until we both were actually at a point where we were ready for a relationship.
Yeah.
And that's when things just like happened.
And when it happened, like it happened. Like we hit the ground running. It was like we met each other and it was like, okay, hello. Like it was we just connected so well right away. We spent the whole weekend together and it was just like, all right, yeah, we're gonna be together.
Oh, I love that for you guys. I love origin stories. So I appreciate you guys sharing that.
Absolutely.
Jack, I have to know. So clearly the invisible string theory means you guys have been in the same vicinities. That maybe her season of The Bachelorette was on when you walked into a room. Did you know? Did you watch it?
Yeah, okay, so yes. So when she was on The Bachelor, I actually watched that whole season. And
Okay.
it's funny, I watched it with my ex.
Yeah, he was in a relationship.
I was in a relationship when
As
I watched
was
it.
I.
Yeah, right.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Right. And she had made like a sly comment. She was like, "Oh, she's like kind of your type, and she's from Minnesota. Like that's funny. Like I know, right?" And I was like, like me trying to play it. I was like, "Nah, like like you don't want to say nothing like that." But I was like, I'm like, yeah, like yeah, she's my type. She's very beautiful. And then never watched her season though. And then I saw just I would see photos of her everywhere, and I always thought she was so beautiful. And then I just got this sudden urge when I saw her on my friend's story to just like swipe up on it. I was like, hey man, like you got to introduce me to Michelle. And then he was like,
He thought you were joking.
Yeah, he thought I was joking. Yeah. He was laughing about it. He's like, okay. And then so like a day later, I texted him individually. I had his number. I said, nah, bro, like I'm being serious. Like you really need to introduce me to Michelle. And then he's like, okay, let me see what I can do. And then I met her the next night.
And a new Bachelor season just ended. Joey Grande is now engaged. Your thoughts on that?
I'm really excited for him. I mean, we met Joey when we went to the Golden Bachelor wedding. And just kind of when you go through that, especially as a lead, you understand everything, all the pressures that you deal with. And just the way that he spent time with us and handled the whole just a situation of everything, the platform. We really connected. I know you two really connected.
Yeah,
I mean, they always say that they're twins. They
He,
say
I was
that
literally about to
Jackson
say the
Joey.
curls. You guys could be
Right.
brothers easily.
Yeah.
it's just the Italian.
Apparently he's the evil twin, but
yeah, he was a great guy.
we're always
Yeah.
have been such big fans of him, and we're just, you can kind of see all these little moments, and I know the all the little things that go on behind the scenes, but it's just really nice to see that he's happy. There's that point when you get to the end of the road where you're no longer in hiding. Everybody knows what happened. You're finally with your person. You can go out to eat. You can go do all these different things with that person that you spent time with and truly just get to know them. And which is crazy because you're engaged. But
Yeah.
with the timeline and everything, so we're really happy for him.
He deserves that. He's literally like the sweetest guy ever.
Also,
like, just the best dude. Like he doesn't act like he's the bachelor. Like when you meet him, he's just like a normal dude. So down to earth. Took the time to just like kick it with us when we were at the Golden Bachelor wedding. And me and him DM'd a couple of times afterwards. Like, just I don't know, he's just a great guy. So we're super happy for him.
Yeah, we're excited for double dates. Chelsea's amazing as well.
We're gonna double date.
They just announced the new Bachelorette, Jen Tran. You were in her shoes before. I mean, the crazy part too is there's so many firsts. The Joey's season was seen as an unprecedented finale, right? And she's also the first Asian Bachelorette. And so, any advice for her? I mean, your reaction to her being chosen?
I'm incredibly happy for her. I think when it comes down to it, it's a difficult position to be in to start off with, but especially where The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, reality TV, Bachelor Nation, so supportive at times, but it's also always coming down to social media, the likes, the following, the fan favorites, and a lot of moments aren't shown. And it's a pretty difficult position to be in when you're in that position of representation. And she's in that position. And that's something that, Rachel Lindsay, Tasha, I myself have experienced. And there's moments where you might not be the fan favorite. And in fact, Bachelor Nation is not necessarily reflective of the representation of love across the board. And so I think it's really special that she gets that opportunity. And I think that, or I hope that people give grace and understanding to just that role and the pressure that carries, and gives her a chance to showcase herself, because she's seems like such a phenomenal person. I know that I've had conversations with her on the side just before all of this, and she's so down to earth. She's so hardworking. Her intentions are in the correct spot, and she has a lot on her shoulders, and she's definitely there for the, oh my God, right reasons. But she's definitely there to find her person, and she's a great person to be in that position to showcase that representation. And so there's so many people that you want to be the Bachelorette and that you fall in love with and that you're excited and you want to, see those different adventures, but to truly be open to seeing other types of love stories is incredibly important. And I think that's something that I'm very happy that she gets that opportunity, and she's equally as deserving as anybody else.
Lastly, I just want to ask about your nonprofit you recently launched. Tell me about it.
It's been really exciting. It's been so busy.
It's been busy.
It's been really, really
It's
busy.
been fun though. I'm excited. Like, I'm excited to just like this is her baby, right? She's been waiting to launch this. She's been working so hard. Like I'm so excited for her. She deserves this. And I only see greatness coming from it. It's just amazing.
This has been my baby for a very long time. This is something that I've wanted to do, to launch my own nonprofit. And without the platform, I probably wouldn't have launched it for a few years, but I've been able to take the time and actually put the different pieces into place so that I can create this nonprofit. There's a lot of legal work and paperwork. It is like a year of building, of hiring people, of, figuring out a board of representation, all these different legal stipulations to be able to help people. But we're finally able to launch, and we're starting our Homework and Hoops program. We literally fly home from Grenada. I'm already curriculum planning. I'm already, figuring out which lessons, which basketball players are coming into the community to help us out. But I'm really excited, and it's all about underprivileged students. It's all about everything Minnesota based, using my networks with the Lynx, with the Timberwolves, to be able to bring them in, to be able to give these underprivileged students a chance to learn from those role models. I'm going to be coaching, I'm going to be teaching back in the classroom, and being able to help and tutor and work on those math and literacy skills as well. So it's a huge opportunity that I've always dreamt of, and it just came a little bit sooner than I realized. But there's a lot of work going on behind the scenes. There's a lot of sleepless nights. I've not been sleeping. You can see the bags underneath my eyes. I've literally not been sleeping, but it's been really, really amazing, and it's been really rewarding. And so, you know, I urge people to kind of take a step back, or just spend a few minutes to look into it, to see everything that's going on, because there's some pretty cool things that are happening.
No, definitely. Congratulations and thanks for sharing that with us. I think when you get home, the work is waiting for you. But right now, go ahead, get yourself a massage, chill,
Hey,
enjoy both of you guys.
yeah, we've been working. We've been doing a massage. We had a massage yesterday morning, and we came home and I worked, and then we went and did some snorkeling, and then I came home and I worked, and so it's been good. We've been kind of balancing while we're here in Grenada, but it's been a lot, and it's been a lot of really phenomenal things too, because we've been able to kind of enjoy this moment too that Sandals has given us. So we're very grateful.